In the dynamic world of sales, objections are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to success. They are the moments that test your skills, patience, and understanding of your customers' needs. Every objection presents a golden opportunity to understand your customer better, address their concerns, and refine your approach. It's a chance to delve deeper into what truly matters to them. By addressing these concerns head-on, you can guide them towards a confident yes. This process not only helps in closing the deal, but also in building a long-term relationship based on trust and mutual respect. This is not about employing slick tricks or manipulative tactics. It's about building trust, demonstrating value, and showing genuine interest in solving their problems. Authenticity is key. By doing so, you solidify your position as a trusted advisor, someone they can rely on for honest advice and effective solutions. This trust is the foundation of any successful sales relationship. Mastering the art of overcoming objections is crucial, especially in today's competitive market. With so many options available, customers are more discerning and informed than ever before. When a prospect raises an objection, they are not rejecting you outright. Instead, they are seeking further clarification, reassurance, or simply expressing a need that hasn't yet been met. It's a signal that they are engaged and interested. By viewing objections as opportunities for engagement and understanding, you transform a potentially deal-breaking moment into a chance to solidify the customer relationship. It's about turning a challenge into an opportunity. By addressing their concerns with empathy and providing clear, concise answers, you can alleviate their doubts and build a stronger connection. This approach not only helps in closing the current deal, but also paves the way for future business. Remember, every seasoned salesperson has encountered their fair share of objections. It's a natural part of the sales process and an opportunity to learn and grow. The key differentiator between those who excel and those who falter lies in their ability to navigate these objections with finesse, turning skepticism into trust and ultimately closing the deal. It's about being prepared and staying calm under pressure. By honing your skills in this area, you can turn objections into stepping stones for success. Each objection handled well is a step closer to building a loyal customer base. This guide delves into the psychology of objections, equipping you with proven strategies to not only overcome them, but to leverage them as catalysts for building stronger customer relationships. Understanding the underlying concerns and addressing them effectively is key. By mastering these techniques, you can boost your sales success rate and build a reputation as a trusted advisor. This not only helps in achieving your sales targets, but also in creating lasting relationships with your customers, ensuring long-term success in your sales career. Before you can effectively address an objection, you need to understand the underlying concern fueling it. This is a crucial step in the sales process that often gets overlooked. Many salespeople jump straight into countering objections without taking the time to truly understand what is driving the customer's hesitation. Often, what a customer expresses on the surface is just the tip of the iceberg. They might voice a concern that seems straightforward, but there are usually deeper issues at play that need to be uncovered. For example, they might say, "The price is too high," but the real concern could be a fear of not getting a return on their investment. This fear might stem from past experiences where they felt they didn't get value for their money. It could also be due to budget constraints they haven't disclosed. They might be worried about stretching their finances too thin or not having enough funds allocated for this purchase. Or perhaps they had a past negative experience with a similar product or service, which has made them wary of making a similar investment again. These underlying concerns are not always immediately apparent. To uncover the true nature of the objection, active listening is paramount. This means not just hearing the words the customer is saying, but truly understanding the message behind those words. Pay close attention to not only their words, but also their tone of voice and body language. These nonverbal cues can provide significant insights into their true feelings and concerns. Ask clarifying questions to delve deeper into their concerns and demonstrate genuine interest in their perspective. Questions like, "Can you tell me more about why you feel this way?" Or, "What specific aspects are you most concerned about?" can be very revealing. For instance, instead of immediately launching into a price justification when faced with a too expensive objection, you could respond with, "I understand that budget is a key consideration. Could you tell me more about your budgetary expectations for this type of solution?" This approach not only shows that you respect their financial constraints, but also opens up a dialogue where you can explore potential solutions together. By digging deeper and understanding the root cause of the objection, you can tailor your response to directly address their specific concerns. This might involve offering a payment plan, highlighting the long-term value of the product, or providing testimonials from satisfied customers. Building trust and credibility in the process is essential. When customers feel heard and understood, they are more likely to trust your recommendations and feel confident in their purchasing decision. Remember, effective objection handling is not about winning an argument, but about engaging in a collaborative problem-solving process with your customer. It's about working together to find a solution that meets their needs and alleviates their concerns, ultimately leading to a successful and satisfying transaction for both parties. While mastering the art of handling objections in real time is essential, wouldn't it be even better to prevent them from arising in the first place? This is where the power of preparation comes into play. By anticipating potential objections beforehand, you can proactively address them during your sales presentation or conversation, subtly diffusing concerns before they escalate into full-blown objections. Start by thoroughly researching your prospect and their industry. Understand their pain points, challenges, and goals. What are the common objections you've encountered in the past when selling this product or service? Incorporate this knowledge into your sales pitch, subtly addressing potential concerns before they are even voiced. For example, if you know that budget is often a concern for your target market, you can preemptively address it by highlighting the return on investment or cost-saving benefits of your product or service during your presentation. By anticipating and addressing potential objections up front, you not only streamline the sales process, but also position yourself as a proactive problem solver who truly understands the customer's needs. Section 4. Active listening, the cornerstone of effective objection handling. Active listening forms the bedrock of successful objection handling. It involves more than just hearing the words a prospect utters. It's about truly understanding their message, both spoken and unspoken. When a prospect raises an objection, they are seeking to be heard, understood, and reassured. Resist the urge to interrupt or immediately jump into defense mode. Instead, listen attentively, make eye contact, and use verbal cues like "I see" or "tell me more" to demonstrate that you are fully engaged and value their perspective. Paraphrase their concerns to ensure you understand them correctly, saying something like, "So, if I understand correctly, your main concern is..." This not only clarifies any misunderstandings, but also shows the prospect that you are genuinely listening and trying to understand their point of view. This simple act of reflecting back their concerns can significantly de-escalate the situation and build rapport, paving the way for a more productive and collaborative conversation. Section 5. Objection handling techniques. Turning negatives into positives. In this section, we will explore how to transform objections into opportunities, turning potential roadblocks into stepping stones for success. Once you've listened attentively and understood the underlying concerns, it's time to address the objection head-on. Listening is crucial because it shows the customer that you value their perspective and are genuinely interested in solving their problem. One effective technique is the feel, felt, found method. This method not only addresses the objection, but also builds a connection with the customer by showing empathy and understanding. This involves empathizing with the prospect's feelings. "I understand how you feel." By acknowledging their emotions, you validate their concerns and create a sense of trust. Acknowledging that others have felt the same way. Other customers have felt the same way initially. This step is crucial as it shows the customer that they are not alone in their concerns and that others have had similar experiences. And then pivoting to what those customers found after trying the product or service, but they found that. This final step is where you present the positive outcomes and benefits that others have experienced, helping to alleviate the customer's concerns. Another powerful technique is reframing. Reframing allows you to take the objection and present it in a new light, turning a negative into a positive. This involves acknowledging the objection, but then reframing it in a positive light. For example, if a customer is worried about the complexity of a product, you can reframe it by highlighting the comprehensive support and training that comes with it. For instance, if a prospect objects to the price, you could reframe it by highlighting the value and long-term benefits they'll receive, saying something like, "I understand that the initial investment might seem high, but consider the long-term cost savings and increased efficiency this solution offers." This approach helps the customer see the bigger picture and the overall value. Remember, the key is to address objections calmly, confidently, and respectfully. Your demeanor can significantly influence the customer's perception and response. Don't get defensive or argumentative. Instead, maintain a professional and composed attitude, which helps in keeping the conversation constructive. Instead, view objections as opportunities to provide further clarification, address misconceptions, and ultimately, strengthen your case by demonstrating the value you bring to the table. By doing so, you not only resolve the customer's concerns, but also reinforce their confidence in your product or service, paving the way for a successful sale.